Good evening to our audience joining from India, and good morning to our friends tuning in from the US. Thank you for joining this episode 5 of our webinar series. Thank God it's Thursday. I'm Atharva, the DevRel at Equinox, and joining us today is Ashraf. He's the technical lead at Equinox. So I'm really excited about today's session because we are tackling a deep problem that keeps all DevSecOps engineers awake at night, and that's managing your secrets. So joining me in this breakdown is Ashraf, as I introduced, our technical lead, and he's the primary architect behind the platform that we are showcasing today. So we all know the drill. The deployment complexity for secrets managers is very exploding. We are dealing with multi-cloud environments, microservices, and automation tools. And the biggest risk isn't just always sophisticated zero-day exploit. Sometimes it's just hard-coded API keys that get left out in the repos, right? So today we are going to show you how to fix that using Equinox's secret manager, which is like a new offering. So Ashraf, welcome to the webinar, and over to you.
Hi, Atharva. Thanks for inviting me. It's great to be here, and you are exactly right. Secrets are the backbone of any organization, and they are present in everywhere in the company, in their deployments, in their secret store, or anywhere that really matters. And if those gets compromised, the whole stack or the whole company and its customers gets in jeopardy. So I'm looking to present our new secrets manager solution and show how we can improve the life cycle of secrets so we can mitigate all the risks.
Right. So if you go to the next slide, let's just take a minute to talk about the features and the architecture, right? So first, let's start by defining the problem statement, like why is it so hard, and then talk about the features, like the differentiators and so on. And then our audience will get to see the architecture and deployment modes. And finally, we will talk about what Equinox does and why this offering and who is the buyer persona for this, like who will benefit the most out of this. So to get started, let's take a look at what the pain point is for the audiences seeking this solution. Yeah.
So basically, as I said earlier, secrets are the backbone of any organizations, and they are present everywhere and scattered everywhere in most cases. And sometimes, users will just win deployment time by writing secrets or sensitive data into config maps, or even hard coded into their source code, which present various security issues. The other one, which is there are some practices or there are some notions in teams, they share secrets through Slack, or they share secrets through WhatsApp messages, or even they have a Jira ticket that contains everything, or Confluence page. So that makes access control is very hard to achieve, and in most cases access control is not even present. In addition, let's say we have our platform running right now, and for some reason we need to rotate our secret, whether it is for compliance purposes, or somebody breached us, or any other cases. It's nearly impossible to do a decent secret rotation on all environments in manageable time. Like, imagine having multiple environments in multiple regions and multiple cloud providers, and your DevOps team or DevSecOps team are going into each environment manually and making the change, taking a note, updating the Confluence page as earlier, or sending a message in Slack, say, hey, this is the new password. So basically, it is unmanageable. In addition, for compliance purposes, any organization would like to know the life cycle of a certain secret, what happened to it, who accessed it, when, who changed it, why was it changed, and all of those. So basically, these are the major pain points that every organization faces when it comes to work with secrets and managing secrets in general.
Got it. So I absolutely agree with what you said. It's like a whole life cycle sort of a journey from the process of creating secrets securely to storing them and then using it in your web apps without having them leaking out accidentally. So it's a pretty major security risk. And it also leads to talking about inconsistent access control, right? So if a secret is in a Git repo, then anybody can have a read access to it. If you don't utilize those secrets properly, it bypasses your entire security, identity, and strategy. So makes sense. So I guess we can go ahead and move to the feature slide and understand what the goal is. Like, what does this toolkit empower developers or DevSecOps teams to do? Yeah.
So basically, when building our secrets manager, we had in mind that we need a solution that ensure that our secrets are secured in storage when they are stored on the disk, secure in memory and in transit, and that is achieved by by developing a secure secret storage mechanism. In addition, you organization might require and might set as best practices in their guidelines that users and applications should use dynamic secrets. When I say dynamic secrets, it means that short-lived secrets that are like bound by a time period and they will expire after it. In addition, we also provide data encryption as a service through the Secrets Manager API, where we can do encryption at transit. We can be like offer a PKI infrastructure via API as well. In addition, access to the secrets manager and authorization on the secrets manager can be handled through delegated to LDAP, to the customer LDAP, or to any custom OIDC, or to Okta, or any other identity provider, which allow us to perform or to grant our users granular permissions on particular secrets. And I can define like my this business unit should only access these secrets, which is basic like functionality in any secrets manager. In addition, we offer multi-tenancy, so customers can say, hey, I want like a harder logical separation between my tenants. So it is not only segregation through policies, but I want segregation through APIs and in the backend as well. And in addition to that, we offer as well audit logs, detailed audit logs on what happened on your secret, on the entire tenant. And in addition, we have built this solution with uh, built-in compatibility on other secrets providers such as HashiCorp Vault or Conjure or any other solution. And if we don't provide that support, we can easily provide it, or we provide migratory scripts that will ensure seamless transition from any provider to Equinox Secrets Manager.
Yeah, that sounds like a really flexible solution, and I'm pretty sure that, as you'll see down the line, that this fixes a lot of audit and compliance capabilities as well. And whatever gaps there might be in existing organizations, it could be SOC2, it could be ISO, and so on. So, like if somebody asks the question, who accessed this database password last Tuesday? So, without a centralized tool, without a centralized secrets manager tool, I think it's pretty hard to answer. And one more thing that I really like about that stands out from this feature is the audit log. So every single interaction is read, written to the disk, and listed for audit trailing. And another great offering is this drop-in replacement that you talked about for HashiCorp Vault. So users do not need to do any major code rewrites, and moving to Equinox is literally just a few line change in the configuration file, and that's it. You are set for Equinox. So, pretty great slide. Moving on, let's take a minute to talk about differentiators. There's already some tooling in the market. How does Equinox stand out? Why would people be interested in uh, checking this out? Yeah.
So, first of all, Equinox is a full CNAP that provides like runtime security and cloud security, in addition to the newly created like Secrets Manager offering. For that, we at Equinox we have built and hardened Secrets Manager with our already existing capabilities in runtime, where we start hardening the secrets manager starting from the OS layer to the application layer, moving on to the storage. So basically, we have built fences and gates around your secrets so they can be secure as much secure as possible. In addition, the secrets manager integrates seamlessly with with the Equinox ecosystem, where it plugs in without any overhead to Equinox SIM and Equinox CDR solutions.
Got it. So uh, the whole thing is pretty accessible and flexible, and it goes head to head against other enterprise level sorts of solutions out there in the market as well. And hardening
Absolutely.
is not just like software level, but at the OS level too. And you can plug in Equinox CWPP here for OS level hardening. So that's what we use, and that's how we harden the secrets manager by default. So you don't have to worry about securing your secrets manager itself. Right. So we can go ahead and talk a bit about the architecture because security folks are generally very skeptical about adopting new security tools, and they want to know what's behind the scenes and whether there are multiple deployments and backups and redundancies and so on. So since you are the primary architect of the solution, let's see why this stands out. What is this architecture? Thank you.
So I'm going to start from your last point, which is redundancy and high availability. All of Equinox Secrets Manager instances are built with redundancy in mind and high availability in mind, so that you won't face any major downtimes and hopefully none. So to be assured from that point of view. From the point of view of security, we have like built uh, the system with security in mind, in such that we have started, as I said earlier in the previous slide, from the OS layer, and move building up from there. And we have created like basically a system where it can integrate with any basically identity provider that is like commonly used by our customers. We can like integrate directly with our deployments, so no major code changes or minimal. In addition, like when comes to the application itself, we have hardened the application with like we have separated like the services, and we have like ensured that secrets travel between components uh, encrypted all the time. So from disk to memory to till it is received by the application or by the customer, it will stay encrypted.
Got it. So one part of this solution is building redundancy and having API gateway and having an encrypted storage. So two questions: how is the data secure? Meaning, whether is it secure at rest, in transit, over networks? And second question is, which compliances or country-based laws can this help achieve for security orgs?
So basically, the data is always encrypted, whether it is in disk, whether it is in memory or in transit. It is always encrypted. Coming to your like second question, which is what localities do we offer? Basically, we have right now mainly four deployments in four regions, which are North America, Europe, Middle East, and India. Uh, and all of our components are adhere to, like, let's say for Europe, adhere to GDPR, where like data never leaves Europe, like and all the requirements of GDPR, like data never leaves from there, it is processed only there. And it checks basically all the flags. In addition, we employ like other layers from the Equinox CNAP, which is continuous scanning, runtime security, all of that.
Awesome. That sounds really good. So that basically ensures that if you need your secrets to stay within a specific geographical location, whether that is for security, for compliance, or for management-based opinions, we can definitely accommodate that. And okay, so now that we are done with the architecture, let's talk about deployment models. How can organizations start using it? What are the plans? Is it tailored based on per organization basis? And yeah, yeah.
So basically, we offer two main deployment model for our solution. The first one, which is shared instance, it is best suited for like a small organization with not so critical workloads, that they will share the instance with other uh, customers of Equinox, storing their secrets there and utilizing our multi-tenancy model. And we have the other model, which is the dedicated instance, which is giving for customers who wants isolation and wants that their instance is run and dedicated for themselves only. The dedicated instance has all the features of the shared instance plus so many that we have removed API limits. We have enabled audit logs. So if a user like wants to bring home their logs to their dedicated sim or to their whatever they want, we won't keep their logs hostage. And in fact, we offer a very generous offering, which is 5 GB. The first 5 GB is of logs sent to the customer are totally free. And in addition, if those logs are to be integrated with Equinox, Cydia, and Cydia and SIM solutions, they will be free of charge. In addition, like customers can have ability to custom brand, and basically all the limits are removed. In addition to that, the dedicated instance can live in the customer data center or in the customer cloud accounts or cloud environment for added security.
Got it. So that basically gives the signal that if you are a small MS, like a startup or a medium scale business, you can go for a shared instance. But if you are a bank or an enterprise company who has multiple customers or managing tons and tons of multiple applications, then a dedicated instance would be more suitable to you. So our solution is pretty much tailored to all sorts of audiences. And as Ashraf said, we have a generous tier to audit the logs and forward the logs as well. Apart from that, the Equinox seam and seam solution can also be enabled, and you can also consume it through that for data ingestion. So that's a win-win if you get the whole Equinox bundle as well. So just to recap, right, what we saw here are two main models: shared instance and dedicated instance. This can work for companies of all sorts of uh, requirements. And there's also logging, like basically having a trail of everything. And you can customize this, we can white glove this for you, and so on. So it's it's pretty much very flexible in terms of availability for any sorts of audience. Right. Ashraf, thank you for your time and thank you for walking us through. I'm going to flash a message on the screen. So, for people who are interested in checking out more about this solution, can visit this link. It's equinox.com/solutions/secrets management. You'll be able to see this on the screen right now. And if you want to book a demo for this, you can just visit this URL. It's also in the chat, and leave a message in there that hey, we want to try secrets management, and our team will get back to you. We do POCs for you. That way you can assess the solution and then uh, purchase it based on your demand, right? So thank you, Ashraf, for walking
You're
us
welcome.
over this. Let me take a moment, if you can skip to the next slide, so I can introduce our uh, audience to what Equinox is. So, for first time joiners, we talked about secrets management solution. But if you are not familiar with Equinox, Equinox is a CNAP platform. And to zoom out, Equinox isn't just about securing secrets, although that is a primary offering that we have. We are also a comprehensive security platform. So, our philosophy is runtime security, and that is about all advanced attacks are kind of runtime attacks, and you cannot just rely on post attack mitigation, because by then the attack has already happened. And you can scan your code all day long, but if your attacker gets in during the runtime, you need protection there. So we bring your security to the runtime layer, and that's why we are a runtime powered CNAP. And over the past year, we have added a bunch of modules such as AI security and CDR and inbuilt SIEM to bring a truly platformized experience to our audience. So you're not just using components of a CNAP individually, but rather you're using them together as a mesh so that you get the whole solution for apps, for code, for cloud, for AI assets, and obviously your secrets into one packaged CNAP platform. And Ashraf, can you also talk about how the secrets management solution is MSSP ready? How do MSSPs benefit out of this?
So basically, MSSPs can purchase the MSSP license from us, and we can give them training, and we can give them help to offer this secrets manager solution to their customers without any hassle or without any technical difficulties.
Perfect. So if you're looking for a secrets manager, if you are an MSSP and if you want to float this secrets manager offering, you can also reach out to us via contact. I'm floating the link to the demo page here, so you can just reach out to us if you are interested in this solution, and we can help you float this to your end customers and secure them in turn. Right. So just to recap, what we covered is the features, the problem statements, the need for having the secrets manager in place. And on the next slide, we just want to show you some social proof. So we have multiple customer accolades and reviews being dropped. So if you if you have any thoughts, if you are an existing customer who's watching this, you can go to G2 or Gartner and mention that mention your experience about Akinox there. That will also help us, and in turn that will, if you have any uh, sort of recommendation on which product lines to add next, you can also let us know about that at G2 or Gartner, and we'll be happy to consider it. On the next slide again, yeah, we are also in talks with multiple analysts and we seek their opinion, and they have also left multiple reviews. So we are constantly evolving, and in the quarter first of the next year 2026, we are looking to add API security, which is improvised version of the current phase that we have in the dev environment, and improved AI security with additional DSPM features as well. So the product is constantly evolving, and Secrets Manager is ready and available for consumption. So you can get it right now. And for people who don't who people who are hesitant, right, whether it's a big headache to set up, if you are if you have already tried HashiCorp Vault and other secret managers, it's fully compatible with that. So you just have to change your config file and you'll be carried over to Equinox without any headaches. So it's pretty easy to set up as well. So I think let's wrap this up. This was an informative session, and thank you, Ashraf, for joining.
Yeah, you're
And
welcome.
yeah, I hope the audience at home enjoyed this webinar. We will also be doing a webinar next week, so stay tuned for that. And happy Thursday. Thank you.